Hey butterflies, welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes. Oh, I don't want to use that one. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated, my loves. And a major shout out to all of the members over on my website, as well as the members over here on YouTube. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel. We evolving up over here, honey, okay? If you are interested in joining a collective or having, a space where you can connect with other people for accountability reasons or growth, I have different membership tiers for you to check out with exclusive content. And we also be having our member-only lives, things of that nature. So feel free to check it out. Back in the big, okay? So this energy message is a 10-10 message, okay? So 10 is a number of karmic completion, okay? It's a number of karmic completion. Think about when we saying standing 10 toes down, right? In a way, it's kind of like stubborn. Like when you 10 toes down, you just know that it ain't no going back. It ain't no more. It just ain't no more teeter-tottering. Ain't no putting no toe in the water, okay? You said what you said. And this energy of what I'm getting for this 10-10 message is giving a vibe of allowing yourself to end a cycle that was no longer good for you, but knowing that anything is possible now, okay? You may have been connected to a person or someone who kept making you feel small or wanted you to feel that you couldn't do certain things, right? Or that you couldn't evolve past certain things. But this is giving an energy of, no, you can evolve past certain things, okay? You can grow past certain things, and all things are possible, period. And I feel like you're walking into that space where you're realizing it, okay? But let's get into the energy of what may have happened, okay? I feel like somebody's been telling you or trying to tell you or trying to make you feel like you can't do something, okay? Trying to make you feel like, oh, you're not good enough for this, or oh, they're not gonna want you, or oh, you gotta blah 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 blah, where it's just like, no, where you're meant to be is where you're meant to be, okay? You're gonna be able to grow in spaces where you're meant to grow at, okay? And you can't help it if other people's small minds can't see you for who you are and the magic of what it is that you bring into a space. It just means that their mind is too dang on small, okay? But do know that when you start leveling up that energy and getting out of that karmic energy, a lot of people are not going to be able to stand your light. They're not going to be able to stand what it is that you're showing. Because some people like to just stay in the karmic, okay? It's okay to teeter-totter in there sometimes, see what's up. That's the shadow side. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? But you got some people who choose to just live there, and they want you to live there with them, okay? Baby, I feel like you giving, it's not even eviction notice. Like, you put in your time. You was like, yeah, I'm gonna break this lease early, okay? I'm gonna break this lease early. This is no longer working for me, okay? This ain't working for me. I need something different. Period. Okay, some of you are maybe considering breaking a lease early as a way to move. Oh, my hair is like rubbing. Baby, my hair long. 3:33 on the time though. But some of you are maybe in the process of breaking a lease or wanting to break a lease or end something sooner, some type of contract sooner than what you were expecting to break it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're realizing this is becoming too much for you and you tired. Okay, you motherfucker tired is what I'm getting. Okay, you tired of something. The Five of Swords, okay? Something may be causing some level of a headache, okay? Bothering you to the core. These crows that are on here, we were just talking about crows in the Night Owl message that we just recently had. And from those crows energy, it's like, yeah, although crows are messengers from, you know what I'm saying, our ancestors and things of that nature, crows oftentimes speak to like our darker energy, our darker side, okay? They typically show up when it's something that we need to be letting go of or we need to really be paying more attention to. So that's why we're seeing these crows in here with this Five of Swords, you know what I'm saying? And it's like they're bringing him some news that he's just like, that mental anguish, that upsetness, right? But look in the background where the guy looks like he's mentally free on a mountain, you know what I'm saying, away from that crow. So it gives the sense of you needing to break free from something that's having you in like this mental processing aspect. It may be something of, you know, with how much investment you have to put into it, and it's like, what are you getting out of it, right? Or when looking at this world, I don't know why I'm picturing the sense of watching other people around you feel like feeling like they're enjoying their life, they're living their best life, but you're stuck in a certain state. Spirit is saying you need to free your mind, okay? I'm here. Free your mind and the rest will follow, okay? Free your mind in this energy of realizing that you have the same access to the world as everyone else. You have the same access as everyone else. Don't let society try to tell you that you don't. You just got to find a way to make it happen. And trust me, it can be made happen. Hopefully that sounds, it can be made happen. I think that's right. Let me put my do not disturb out. But some of you all may have just been in a space where someone tried to make you feel like something wasn't possible for you. And yeah, Four of Wands, this is a housing situation and a strength, or it could be your upbringing, okay? As a child, like what you were told when you were younger within your upbringing, or when in this learning atmosphere of what it is that you will be able to do and bring forth, right? It's like it's been incorrect information. You know, someone, you know, oh, that's only for those type of people, you know, that's not for our kind. Like, what you mean that's not for our kind? What's our kind? You know what I'm saying? Realizing you create your abundance in your life, right? And that's why a lot of people get stuck in certain places in life, because they're waiting on this energy to come in and swoop them up. And it's just like, baby, you're going to be waiting forever. Okay. Okay, this butterfly note was in the midst of here, so I'm going to read it. We are what we repeatedly do, by Aristotle. Okay, I used to use my butterfly notes a couple years ago when I made them. I need to make my decks and sell them. My biggest thing is that I don't want to make these decks, buy them in bulk, and people don't buy them. I don't like having a lot of product on hand, and so I need to find a way to do some drop shipping or something. But I really need to make my butterfly note deck. Like, this is deal. But this energy, this is card number 20. 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay, we are what we repeatedly do, by Aristotle. And what this is giving me this energy of is the sense of, if you repeatedly let people speak, you know, basically death into your life, you're going to continuously walk down this path of something that's not creating life. Okay, and if you only want life to be created in your space, then only be around energy that gives you life. We have every blessing ignored becomes a curse, by Paulo Coelho, okay? And that is so freaking true. Like, a lot of you all have been, like, you come into my channel, you know, a lot of you all have been being exposed to energy and information that you may have not been exposed to before, right? And that it could be defined as like a blessing of new knowledge, new information, as that sense of being able to activate and upgrade, right? But if you ignore those things and those messages that are coming to you, eventually it's going to move on. So it's like, what are we going to do with this energy to keep from repeating a cycle, right? Because a lot of people find themselves in a cycle because the expectations of, although you're stepping out into something different, something new, it don't mean that it's always going to be easy. It don't mean that it's never going to be any issues or any problems, baby. Okay. But you got synchronicity that's coming out with card number 87. So it's more so of making sure you're getting in alignment with what it is that you really want to do. Being around people who are living the life you want to live. Being around people who can teach you things that you want to learn. You are not a victim anymore. Once you become aware of what's going on in your space, you are no longer a victim. And when you allow things to continuously happen, you become a willing participant. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. We got personal growth that's coming out in this message as well. So as we keep growing and learning ourselves and just life in general, we become more in synchronicity with who we are and what we're supposed to be. We stop making excuses. We stop being that victim unless we want to manifest through being that victim archetype, in which some people do manifest through being the victim archetype. But I don't think that's the energy that you really want to manifest through. You know what I'm saying? Because that's very tiring. That's very taxing. And this is a lot of purple energy, which deals with crown chakra. you know, and some third eye chakra in there as well. And this is giving a vibe of your third eye has been opening, okay? And with your third eye opening, it's like you need to also get smart with, you know, your finances and what you're circulating your money in. What are you investing your money in? It's time for you to start investing your money into things and spaces that's going to help you keep growing and evolving into what it is that you want to become. You know what I'm saying? People want to say, oh, I don't have money for that. I don't have money for that. But then go on to some of these fast food restaurants. We make way, baby. I had a time when I was eating spaghetti every day to make certain things work. Baby, I will find a way to make a very cost efficient, you know what I'm saying, meal and make that stuff stretch, okay? And my people that's from the hood, you already know what it's like having to make some stuff stretch, okay? Because I'm from the times when we actually had the stamp books. It wasn't no stamp card. We had the books, baby, going to the grocery store with the food stamps, the actual food stamps, okay? I was during that time. So I understand what that was like, right? But me having the experience of being in that space has helped me be able to work within like my manifesting and how I view life, how I view my finances, how I make things work. I don't know why this is shake what your mama gave you, but that ain't what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, use what your mama taught you or what you've learned from your past. There's a big old spider up there. That's the only part with like living underground some is that it'd be a lot of freaking spiders. But that's why I got my peppermint and stuff going now in here. I'm like, y'all about to stay away from, I'm about to start putting more peppermint down and stuff. Okay, sorry. I'm getting caught. But this has just been the vibe, like overall with this 10-10 message, allowing toxic cycles to end in order for you to fully see things how you need to be seeing them, to keep growing, to keep evolving. You know what I'm saying? Don't ignore any blessing that's coming into your space, okay? Because those same blessings can turn into curses when you deny them or you don't pay attention to them, okay? Or when it's not utilized properly, you know? All right, we have the Star card and then the Four of Swords. Yeah, anything that's not in alignment with who you're becoming at this time in your life, it's a no. It's a no. You don't have time to invest energy into places, people, and things that are not fully there for you and who you are and your personal growth, okay? And I know we don't always want to hear that because we be wanting people to go with us. We want people to understand what we're going through. We want all this to happen, right? 1313 is coming up on the time. And it's like, everybody can't go. Sometimes we got to put ourselves first. Everybody can't go. Think about how many people sacrifice themselves for the sake of others, and then the others go through and disappoint them. You know, we have to be aware of that, you know, and that's a tough reality to live in at times. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to reach back and pull forward. But the reality is that ain't no pulling nothing forward if a person ain't pulling their weight, you know. Have you ever tried to pull dead weight? Have you ever tried to pull dead weight? Both y'all gonna start sinking together. They gotta be working too while you trying to save them. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't trying to work too, then baby, you need to go on into spaces with other people who are doing the work just like you to become better. The goal is to get to your source self, period. But that's the vibe. I thank you all for being here. I'm about to go take care of this spider. And as always, my loves, always be real. Always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. If you're feeling this, just leave me a flower down below. I'm feeling flowers. Leave me a flower down below to let me know that you claim this energy and that you're no longer going to take your blessings for granted. Take them as the opportunity that they're there and why they were presented to you. And go and make some shit happen. Period. Let me go and water our flower. I love you all. And as always, continue to bloom.